Hi friends, this is Vicki with Gramma Vicki Crafts. Today I made a cute little bunny from a Dollar Tree badminton racket. Would you think to make a bunny head from a badminton racket? I think she turned out pretty cute. So there's not a lot of supplies, so if this is something that you'd like to see how to do, please follow along with me now. Stay tuned and I'll show you step by step how you can make your little bunny from a badminton racket. The supplies we're going to need to make our little bunny rabbit racket is, first of all, the little racket from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do for his ears is I bought a package of, they're a 2-pack, gift fabric bags from the Dollar Tree is what they are. And they come 2 to a pack like this. So I just undid his 2 little ears. And then I'm using some of this floral stem wire. And this is 18 inches long, this particular wire. So I folded it in half, approximately. And then the bottom of the little ear is not sewn or glued. So I just put that up inside and then I just stretched it apart a little bit to get it so it's bendable. Then I've attached the first one with the remaining wire, and I'm going to do the same with this one on the opposite side here. So I'm going to put them through the back and twist them up, and I'm going to fasten them around the top of the racket, back and forth and back and forth. It's hard to see, I know. But anyhow, so that's going to be his little ears. Then I'm going to fasten them a little better than that, but then I'm going to use the rest of this white fluffy yarn that I have also used for other projects. So I'm going to start by attaching my yarn onto my racket, just right here where it joins the stick part with a little dollop of glue. So I'll put that there, and then I'm going to go around and I'm going to put a dollop of glue there on the back side just to make sure it holds. And coming back around again, using your glue to get yourself started here. So now I'm going to go across the top of the racket, or the bottom of the racket, just a little ways, just to cover the red part. Then I'm going to turn it, flip it, and do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to just put a dollop of glue where I'm going to go that far there and hold it until it cools a bit. Then come around the other side and do the same thing on this side. Now it's going to take you a minute to get going at this, but patience, and you will succeed. So there, and I'm coming back around again, and each time now that I come around, I'm going to go just on top of where I ended off from the first row. And we'll just keep going around, putting glue where necessary to hold it, and just keep going around and keeping it nice. So I'm going to continue with that, and I'll be back when I'm a little ways on. So here we are. This is our bunny, and he's about halfway done up the badminton racket. So it's coming along quite nicely, and I've just been going around and around, and I've been hot gluing it on the corners as I go around. So I'm going to continue now until I get up to the top. So I'm coming now right up to the top, and I'm going to continue with my yarn, and I'm going to go around and behind the bunny's ears and all the way up across the red part that shows with my yarn to cover that up completely, and then we'll cut that off. So this is what my bunny is looking like so far. So that'll be the front, and that's the back. Now I also discovered that if I take this wrapper off the bottom of my stick, I've got a little wooden handle down here. So I think I'll just maybe leave that, or I might stain it, I'll see. But I will cover this red part from the top to that handle part with something yet. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on his face right now. So I bought a broom, just the broom brush, and I've cut out just a few of the little bristles, and I'm going to use those for his little mustache. So they've got a little bit of a fuzzy end on them, and I thought that looked kind of cute. I bought some buttons from my fabric store, and I'm going to use those for his eyes. So I'm just going to place those on there like that. And then I also bought another little heart-shaped button from the same fabric store, and I'm going to use that for his little nose. And then the little whiskers get attached just underneath his little nose. And I think maybe 3 on each side. And I'm just going to glue them just underneath the nose. Just something like that. Then for his mouth, on some wax paper, I have taken some embroidery floss, just 2 little strips of black. The one strip, oh, and then I covered them in Mod Podge, and I'm just letting that dry. It's just not quite dry, but that's going to come, and it's going to be the part that goes underneath his nose. Just like that. And then I'm going to let this piece dry some more, but this is going to be his mouth. And that's going to go just along there for his mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the eyes, the nose, and the whiskers on right now. So I now have his face all glued on, and I think he's looking pretty cute. So I did give him 3 little whiskers, and I've got his mouth glued on, and I really like his little eyes. They were kind of the button I got was kind of like a little bit of a leather type button, and I just thought that looked kind of cute. So there he is. That's his face so far. So now we'll just continue. Now I've decided with this wooden part on the handle, I'm going to use my antique wax on that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'm going to let that dry good. And then for the red part, I have also decided I'm just going to continue with my white yarn that I use for the bunny. And I think that that'll look the best. So right now, we'll just put this antique wax on the bottom of the handle here, and we'll let that dry on. And then I'll continue with the red handle part. So I now have my wooden part with the antique wax on. So I just put the wax on, and then I just took a paper towel and I just rubbed it all off to my liking. Then I just went ahead and I started up here at the top with my yarn, and I just wound it around all the way down to the bottom. So now what we have left to do is to give our little bunny some kind of a little decoration. So I have these little roses. They're rose clips that I got from the Dollar Tree, and they do have a little clip on the back of them, but I'm going to take the little clips off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 little rose clips just at the top for her little decoration at the top by her ears. So I'll go ahead and do that. She might need a little bit of blush. I'm not sure how that's going to go on my yarn, but we'll see. So I'll go and I'll put the flowers, the roses, on the top of my bunny, and I'll be back. So here's our little bunny, and she's all finished. And I did put a little bit of blush on her, and I think that's pretty cute. So there she is. So now all we needed to do is put a little zip tie in the back right there, or a Chanel stem just in the middle there, and you've got a little door hanger for your door for Easter. And I think she turned out pretty cute. And that is with a badminton racket. So if you like this, please give me a big thumbs up for this. Please comment, tell me what you think of my bunny creation here. So please like, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and always remember to be kind. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.